Hey babes, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you a meditation that is really good for a lot of things. It works on some big key things in the body to bring it back into balance. So it brings the three nervous systems together, it activates the self-healing process, and it also balances the three gunas, which are the qualities that permeate all creation. So it's Rajas, Tamas, and Sattva. It helps any kind of mental imbalance, any kind of mental dis-ease or emotional dis-ease. So anxiety, depression, PTSD, OCD, it really helps with self-healing and the ability to help in any psychological situation, as well as with the body and the nervous system. So it is a body, mind, soul meditation, and it's super powerful, and I'm excited to teach it to you guys today. I actually felt the need to record a meditation today, walked down into my setup, immediately knew the book that I wanted to grab to, opened it right to this meditation, and I knew like that was the one, that's the exact one that I meant to teach you guys today. So I know that it's going to help you. I know that you're going to enjoy it. It's really pretty simple, but there are a lot of pieces as I go through it, but it'll all come together really nicely, okay? So for this meditation, your drishti or your eye gaze, they're just closed, and you're kind of like looking, you're not looking up to the third eye point, you're just kind of like looking like back in the back of your head. So like you're rolling your eyes back even though they're closed. And then your elbows are down by the sides, like hugging into the ribs. The left hand is out and the right hand is on top. The thumbs stick out from the sides. And the arms are pointed up, like at a degree, like 10 degrees angled from the belly button. All right? The wrists are really straight. That's an important part of this meditation. You're not bending the hands in either way. You want them to be a very straight line in the wrist. There's no break. We want that energy channel to be very clear. Now, there are a couple notes about the lines in the hands that I'm going to give you, and I don't know that much about like palm reading and the lines in your hands, but if you're familiar with this, you can add this on. If you're not, then don't worry about it. Okay, so it says that the right hand should lay over the lifeline of the left hand so that the heart line on the right hand intersects with that lifeline on the left hand. If that makes sense to you, go for it. It doesn't make sense to me, so then I just lay my right hand on top, and that's completely fine, okay? My arms are straight, my thumbs are out. We aren't chanting a mantra out loud for this meditation, but we are going to mentally chant it. So the mantra is Hud, Hud, Wahe, Guru. Hud is spelled like H-A-R, but it's pronounced like H-U-D, so like the top tip of your tongue hits the roof of your mouth. So Hud, Hud, Wahe, Guru. Hud, Hud, Wahe Guru. And I'm going to put a song below if you want to listen to music while you do this to help you learn that mantra. That's totally okay. If you don't know the mantra, I would recommend just listening to the song while you do it, because there is one more piece of this, which is the breath. So you're going to breathe in through the nose, holding that breath at the top. You're going to pull the navel slightly in, like you're activating your core to your spine. So just pulling that navel in, and you're going to repeat Hud, Hud, Wahe Guru mentally as many times as you can before you need to let that breath go. So while you're holding that breath and mentally chanting Hud, Hud, Wahe Guru, you're also imagining white light around your hands, like of your hands. So your hands are white light. There's white light coming out of your fingers, circling around your hands. It's white light. And then when you exhale, you hold the breath at the bottom and do the same thing with that mantra. Chant it as many times as you can. Hud, Hud, Wahe Guru, Hud, Hud, Wahe Guru, until you can't hold it out any longer. And then you inhale, pull the navel in, chant, visualize the white light around the hands, exhale, relax the navel, chant the mantra until you can't anymore, and keep repeating. But the whole time, the internal visualization is really using the white light around the hands. I know it seems like it's complicated. I wanted to go into a little more detail on each part of the posture, and now let's just break down exactly what it is. Your eyes are closed, elbows are by your side. Your right hand over your left hand, your wrists are straight, your thumbs are out. Okay, your hands are out at a slight angle. You're inhaling through the nose, pulling the navel, repeating Hud, Hud, Wahe Guru as many times as you can, then releasing that breath and the navel. You hold the breath at the bottom and do the same thing with that mantra. Chant it as many times as you can until you can't hold it out any longer, and then you inhale and doing it again. All right, we're just going to do this for 3 minutes. Do your best with it. Kundalini isn't about perfection, it's about intention. So if you're sitting here to do this meditation and to sit with yourself, and your intention is that, you will get amazing benefits from it. So don't doubt that. It's not about being perfect here. It's just about showing up and doing the work, however is available to you today. So get in the posture, Right hand over left, thumbs out, eyes closed. And let's begin. Inhale through the nose, pull the navel, repeating Hud, Hud, Wahe, Gadu. Inhale, hold the breath, hold the posture, and exhale, release it down. Amazing job. That's a tricky one. There are a lot of pieces to that meditation, but I hope you can see and feel that when you're doing a few minutes of it, you really start to get in the vibe of it, and it gets easier. The more you practice these things, the easier it gets. And I will say, I've said this before in a couple different videos, but part of what makes Kundalini so amazing for regulating the nervous system is that it combines a lot of different pieces, right? You're using a lot of senses. You're using the eyes, you're using the nose, you're using sound internally with this one, you're using touch, and you're, sometimes you're moving your tongue when you're chanting. So the more senses that we use, the more we're regulating the nervous system in that moment. So it uses so many pieces and it can feel so complex, but it is very powerful because of that fact. So if you like this one, or if you didn't like it and it felt challenging, it would be a good one to come back to and try again. Sometimes in Kundalini, our biggest teachers in terms of meditations are the ones that feel really uncomfortable because there's something cool there for us to learn and for us to move through and break through to reach another level. So I invite you to revisit this if you'd like to, and I love you so much. Thanks for practicing with me. Have an amazing day, and I will see you back here again soon. Mwah.